I see you put the most important topic first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always put the most important topics first. You see my little party hat going on?
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Should I give you a party hat? Do you want a party hat?
But it's your celebration. Actually, yeah, because this is like a party. Oh yeah, put me on there.
Party hat.
Quick,
PNG.
quote unquote, purchase me a PNG from online.
Transparent PNG. Which one do you like?
Give me. Wait, you have to know if they're actually PNG though. Click on the first one. That one will do.
That one will do?
Yeah.
Okay, save image as.
Yeah.
Let me just save it to pictures.
You see those ones with the checkered background? They're not actually PNG.
Yeah, they're just fakes.
Yeah.
They're fakes. They're stupid fakes.
Dare they? How dare they?
You just have like a comically large body. Beautiful.
I'm partying harder than everyone else in this party, and there's only 2 people at this party.
Man, look, our party's getting lit. We're in the Yappin Time studio. We've got our party hats.
We out here in the cardboard box studio.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
New studio at 100 episodes.
Well, you heard it here.
We have to use the studio well before we upgrade. From humble beginnings.
1,000 likes and we get a new studio.
Yeah, let's hop on into it, huh?
Let's hop on. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, okay. Ready? 3,
all right.
2,
2,
1. It's Yappin Time.
Episode what? Episode 14, I believe.
14.
Yes.
14.
14, 1-4.
And of course, we have our little party hats. It's celebration days after all.
It is.
Not only
actually.
No, actually, not only did the Yappin Time channel pop off last week, but I also hit 500 subs. Yippee!
Congratulations.
Yay!
How do you feel?
Yes.
Just to put you on the spot.
I feel yes. I'd like to thank my dog. I'd like to thank my cat. I'd like to thank the squishmallow on my desk.
Just the one, ignoring the army of it on your bed right now.
Yeah. Just the one on my desk. Yeah. I'd like to thank them. Fair warning, I hate my fans. So
I think we established that like an episode ago.
Yeah. I really hate my fans.
Oh, that's so sweet. We hate you too.
Yay!
Yay!
Yippee! But yeah, no, the Yappin Time channel did pretty good too. So we can both party to that.
Yeah. It's a testament to what a good title of a video can throw in.
I'm just gonna say someone's dead every week from every episode now on out, and
oh my god, this VTuber has died in Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
If it works, right?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So
any plans from here on out now that you've reached this important milestone?
My important well, I'm trying to work on a cover. It is it's being planned. It is in production. I don't know when it'll come out, but yeah.
Will you drop a teaser soon?
Ooh, I might. Ooh.
Oh.
I still gotta like commission art, and I still gotta commission someone to do mixing, and I still gotta commission people to do all this other stuff for me because I don't know how to do anything.
It's okay. You'll pull through, and we will get the most lit song cover ever.
Dog always wins. Yeah, it's Chug Jug. No, it's not. I can't do it again. I can't do it again. I wouldn't
be surprised. I'd just be like, oh yeah, there it is.
There it is. Maybe at a later date.
Chug Jug every 500 subs.
I love Chug Jug, but my last cover got copyrighted.
Oh my god. Damn those copyright people.
I hate YouTube.com.
Oh my god. You heard it here first, folks.
I'm full of hatred.
Dog VTuber hates her own platform.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
Whoa. I mean, what? It's better than Twitch. It's fine.
Fair enough. You got a point.
It's. I need to. I want to pull up a video before we go into the next one real quick. So,
Sure.
McDonald's Japan has been doing a lot of
Yes.
collabs. So first off, we got Otto. Oh look, you can actually see they have really cute designs. This is Otto's design. They haven't released the well they have, but they haven't done this like reference sheet like the other ones yet. She looks so cool. She looks so amazing. Here's the little oh wait, I don't want that.
Oh yeah.
You know, the little video trailers. So that's really cute. They're doing like little merches. Where is it? That's the other thing I wanted to show you, but we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
They have this really cute like little Macca's merch shirt. I kind of want it. Not gonna lie.
I'm low-key. I kind of do want it to.
I would like. I fuck with it. Yeah. We had Suisse. Macca's has a VR chat world now apparently, so Suisse went in there.
Oh yeah.
I can't tell what else there is other than the animation. I think there's like collectible cards you can get.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you have other how the fuck do I say it?
It's Yoasobi.
Yoasobi and of course Suisse. Yep. Oh yeah, here's the full animation. Oh, not the full animation. This is the trailer of the full animation.
That's sick. See, I've always loved how McDonald's Japan knows, like they know their team knows how to advertise.
I
like,
know.
From previous ones from this one, like
you would not see this sort of stuff from Western countries. No. I don't know what the newest one is, but they've region locked it.
The video.
They've region. Oh my god! Look, they have VTuber assets.
Oh, put that in the thumbnail.
We could just eat Macca's.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, no. So obviously we had that, and then we also had. Let me find it again. Macca's did the fucking Teto. It's so stupid.
It's so stupid, but it's so cool to see this collaboration with.
I didn't even realize. I think they recently just did a collab with Miku. I didn't know that.
I think they do it all the time. I think Miku is like their like trump card. So it's like
Miku's like Ryuko. They're like, I don't know what to do. Miku.
Exactly. It's like, oh, we're running out of ideas. Quick, pull out Hatsune Miku from Fortnite.
Hatsune Miku. It's the girl from Fortnite.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I got the cutest Miku figure the other day that I don't think I showed you. No. Let me distract them real quick while I take a photo.
Okay. Yo, it's my podcast now. You ever play Fortnite? Cause I don't.
Do you play Fortnite.com?
Do you play Fortnite.com.au? Hell yeah.
Bro, this season of Fortnite is absolutely fucked.
Oh my god.
Everyone's cracked.
Like, what is it now that Miku and Godzilla are over?
It looks like it's Invincible and Marvel.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the new Miku figure I got.
Hold on. Oh, yo.
She looks really cool. I went to a new, you know, do you remember that I told you about that really creepy game store where it looked like the guys had never seen a woman in their life?
Yes.
I went back into it because someone told me they had like really redone it to make it look a lot nicer. So I went in, and of course it's still like Warhammer and D&D and stuff like that, but they have like a very small corner in the back with figures. And I looked at them all, and they're not figures from popular shows or anything like that, which I can respect. But they also had nothing that I would personally buy, and plus their prices were marked up like a bit too much. Like that this Miku that I bought cost me $45.
Seriously? Well, I mean,
it's not that bad.
It's not a drastic markup. I know a figure like this would probably be like 39. So you probably just get a small tax, but I was expecting
Tax
you to
time.
say something like $60 or something.
Well, no, some of the other figures in there were like $60 for prize figures, which I wasn't
Jesus.
that fond of.
Yeah, no.
So
Well, were they at least sealed in the box, or were they out of the box?
they were in the glass cabinet, out of box.
Yeah, no, that's not worth it. That's...
Yeah. You've just devalued it by taking it out of the box.
The moment you break the tape of the box, you have devalued it.
Yeah. So
by at least $5.
And also, I said to the guy, I was like, "Oh, you don't have to worry about wrapping it up and putting it in the box. Like, I'm just gonna take it out as soon as I'm home." And I don't know if he heard me or just chose to ignore me, but he stood there for like 5 fucking minutes, taking the figure apart, like pulling out the twin tails, and then wrapping it all up and putting it back in the box. And I was like, it was already out of the box. You could have just literally put it in there, and I would have been fine. I said you don't need to do all that.
Yeah, but it's true. If you said it directly, but it's not good practice in retail to just keep it out of the box like that. We have to actually just stuff it in a box, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, but he bubble wrapped it all.
Yeah, that's to make himself look good.
And I was like, it's literally like 2 minutes away from my house. I don't think I was gonna get in some major car accident and crash it at the time.
She just grabbed it and ran. Can you imagine you like he like said all right, and he just gave it to you, and you tripped on your way out, and you just smashed on the pavement and just.
Why would you say that?
You're gonna thank him.
Why would you say
thank him? Hey, it could happen.
It could. Knowing my luck, probably, yeah.
Chris, yeah.
Why would you curse me to that? I'm gonna trip over tomorrow now.
No. I do not curse you. Yes. But if you trip, it's not my fault.
It's actually really good because it's right across the road from where I work. So I'm surprised I haven't been in there more often. But I don't think I'm gonna go back in. I don't. Yeah. There's a better anime shop in my town.
Throw the poor guy a bone. He's trying his best.
I know. It was mostly pop vinyls, and even the pop vinyls were marked up. Like, the pop vinyls were like $35.
Yes, well, yeah. He has to survive somehow.
Those things are ugly as hell.
True.
I never in my life want to see another pop vinyl ever again. I don't know why they're so hyped.
Taking a picture of a pop vinyl and sending it to you every day now.
No. No. I only have 2 at the moment. I have Winry Rockbell from FMA. And Shinoa from Seraph of the End.
What immaculate taste.
Immaculate taste.
Immaculate. Chef's kiss taste.
Only 2 pop vinyls I have.
The only 2 pop vinyls that exist to you are those 2.
And I got the cool Shinoa one. I got the one with the scythe.
Oh.
Based.
See? Based. Exquisite. Immaculate taste. Gourmet sprinkled with salt.
Okay, Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. Anyway,
okay.
Move on.
Okay, I've started at the nicer part, okay?
Yes.
This one, I heard about it, but I didn't know too much about it, and then I looked at it this afternoon and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll add that. Pretty much, let me get the screenshot up. So this is Olivia Monroe. She's a VTuber. You can see she's got like almost 17k followers on twitter.com.
Admirable, yeah.
Yeah, I think her Twitch is also the same. She has about the same amount there.
Yeah.
So pretty much Ubisoft reached out to her to do a sponsored stream. Okay?
Yes.
She streamed said stream.
Yep.
And after that got banned.
Wow. So you're telling me they sponsored her to stream this game, which is fine, and then kicked her out straight afterwards.
Pretty much what happened. So this is Fangu retweeting. Okay, so don't ever work with Ubisoft. They'll agree to a sponsorship, then ban you for advertising their doo-doo ass games on agreed time. So any contact. Ollie got banned because Ubisoft approved her time for streaming AC Shadows at 7 a.m., but they misread the time for 7 p.m. and decidedly nuked her anyway.
But did she get paid?
I hope so. I hope so.
I hope so.
Pretty much, she got the sponsored stream from Ubisoft, streamed said stream. Ubisoft went, oh no, that was the wrong time, and obviously reported her to get a channel banned. And then they looked again and found out that she actually did stream at the right time.
That's crazy.
Which yeah, that's a little bit scummy. I don't care if you are getting sponsored. I don't know how sponsored streams work, but she still streamed the game. Yeah. Doesn't matter even if it was at the set time. She still streamed it.
That's at least what? How many? Let's say how many concurrent viewers she gets at that time. Like, let's say.
I looked at her Twitch, and her VODs usually get a few 1,000 views.
True.
So, yeah, she's always got 50k viewers on Twitch.
Yeah.
See, 1, 4,000, 3,000, 1,000, 1,000. She gets pretty good. Oh my god. Jump scare. Audio jump scare. I just think that's very shitty from Ubisoft to do.
It really is. Like, so say that's 5,000 people who watch that stream. That's 5,000 eyes on your product.
Yeah, exactly.
And you say, logistics error, banned.
Honestly, I didn't even know they were still making Assassin's Creed games. How many times can you do the same fucking game?
You could say the same with Call of Duty. They know the title works, so they're gonna just milk it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's really scummy. She has been since unbanned, so her channel is back up now. But to
clearly,
to report someone who still streamed your game to begin with is really fucking shitty.
I think it's just someone just miscommunicated. I feel like they don't talk to each other in Ubisoft, and so they confirmed the time and then didn't tell the banning team what the time was.
So
and then banned her afterwards.
Ubisoft did it, and they still blamed her anyway, even though it was their fuck up.
They did an oopsie.
Oopsie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
When I read Olivia Munro, I thought it was an actual artist for a second. I was like,
you mean Olivia Rodrigo?
An actual artist here. Yeah, exactly. You know, like Olivia Rodrigo's replacement or something like that.
Not gonna lie.
A new Taylor Swift.
I'm not gonna lie. I looked at Olivia Munro and I was like, who? I know that name.
It sounds like a pop star.
It sounds like a pop star or like just some random chick you would know from high school or something.
It sounds like the next Sabrina Carpenter. Olivia Munro.
Olivia Munro. I'm happy she got a channel back. Yeah.
And let's hope Ubisoft learns from this experience.
Okay, so the next one. This is a doozy.
You've got a lot to say about this one, don't you?
So, before I get into the current problem, I wanted to recap just an incident that happened about this company a few months ago. Just because I feel like it gives a little bit more context as to how horrible this company already was. So, V and U. Virtual and U. I think that's what they're called. I can't remember. I think that's right. A few months ago, they had a talent called Amano Seraphi. And she wanted to break her contract and graduate. A very simple request, I would say. And instead of just being like, yes, you can graduate, they were pretty much like, you have to pay us back all the money you've made, everything we've sent to you for assets, everything for the model. You have to pay back absolutely everything.
No.
So, Amano did the correct thing, and she said, can you send me an itemized bill? And on the said itemized bill, they were getting her to pay for stuff that wasn't even related to her. So, in this bill, they had things marked as like etc. They had things for the company that weren't related to her at all, and yet they wanted her to pay for it. because in their VNU contract, which when Seraphy did come back as a indie, she did talk about it for a little bit. Pretty much, if agreement is terminated for cause by fault of broadcaster, broadcaster agrees to pay back all compensation they received, plus direct expenses incurred for the performance of VTuber work, replacement personnel input cost, and damages. If they can't calculate a total for that, the company can choose 5 times compensation received.
What? 5 times?
5 times compensation. If they can't calculate a total for you. So what Amano did is she lawyers up, she gets a lawyer, and pretty much the lawyer said, unless you can come to America, there's no case. And because of this, she got let free. She didn't have to pay back anything at all because the company wasn't prepared to come to America, or they knew they were going to be totally fucked when someone looked at this. And that's just something that happened. Amano Seraphy is now under the indie name of Alien Mixture, I think. And she's recently signed up to Sox VTuber Agency. So she's doing well for herself anyway. So when we go into current date, have you ever heard of the channel Legal Mindset?
I have, yes.
He leaked this photo, which is from VNU, of pretty much a list of announcements and graduation announcements. And obviously, I think these are the times that are blacked out. But this is from VNU. Someone from VNU leaked this to Mindset. So he had this and he posted this. And then straight after that, this VTuber, no, not her, this one, Spectra Libertina, of course, she had an announcement stream and was announcing that she was graduating.
Yeah.
Now, this is where this gets messy. During Spectra's announcement, a news VTuber by the name of Rima Evenstar was doing like a watch along, I think, just because she wanted to confirm that the leak was correct, that everyone who was on that graduation list was graduating. Okay. And then of course Spectra ends her live stream early and privates it almost immediately. And then tweets out this, maybe read the caption next time. Please remember to be respectful to the talents. And of course in the description you have, please do not reproduce the stream without any permission. Thank you.
Yeah.
So Rima, obviously she didn't see that. She didn't see that part of the description and was very apologetic. But before she could apologize, she had been blocked by Spectra. And then other girls from within VNU started tweeting like these really shady comments towards her. So we have Misma, just landed the craziest stream snipe of my life, was it 10's horse down. These are deleted tweets now, by the way. I don't know, the company probably told them to delete everything. Horse down, obviously referring to Rima because she is often referred to as a horse VTuber. So you had that. And then this one I had actually seen, but I didn't know what was going on at the time. We have Tomomi, also from VNU, says, why do journalists never do the bare fucking minimum anymore? Hanging and quartering all drama tourists. And I don't think you should joke about killing anyone online, especially when you're like a streamer or something, because even though if you think it's a joke, some of your viewers won't.
Exactly.
And because of these sort of snide tweets, a lot of hate was sort of pushed on to Rima.
Yep.
Yeah, it was all deleted. And then of course we have they posted this today regarding the graduations of Suri, Maeve, Echo, Cyan, and Spectra. Like they all ended up graduating anyway. So the leak was true to begin with, right?
Yeah.
It was just very nasty for
Yeah.
a few days. um,
it's a big mess, actually.
it's a very big mess.
Well, it speaks volumes when 5 of them graduate at once.
Yeah, I just think it's very icky, the whole situation.
I don't know what's going on with them, but they better clean it up. I do remember that I have dabbled in some of Serafi's like clips from before. I do remember that name. That rang a bell when you first said it. Yeah, it's a shame to see her go down like that.
I'm just happy that she didn't have to pay anything, because they were seeking $455,000 from her.
That's a house right there.
That's a whole house payment.
Yes. Not a down payment on a house, the actual full payment.
That is a whole payment on a house. So I'm so happy that she got to break away from that and didn't have to pay anything.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't think
it helps that you're not in the same country as your employer.
Yeah, exactly. But I am just keeping an eye on them from now on out, because I can only assume that there's going to be more coming from them.
Today on which indie VTuber agency will hit the headlines today?
Who's a VTuber? What they do? Public execution or a new debut?
It should be the theme song. That's the theme song.
Do you like my theme song?
That's the theme song. You don't have to commission anyone to make it. You can just do it yourself.
Yeah. I'll put like those like the stock children. Yay!
Yeah. Find a stock children's song and just sing over it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But be out of tune.
Like who's that VTuber? What they do? Public execution. New debut.
That'll be sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. But yeah, that's everything going on VTU. I did not word that properly at all. I have all these screenshots.
No.
And I'm still so unorganized. There was just a lot going on.
A lot of happening.
I have so many screenshots in here. It's not funny.
Oh my god.
Spectra. Okay. My tweet was made at the start of the situation before anything else occurred. Please know I was unaware of any other tweets being made and I had no part of them. I did not and have never condoned hatred or wishing violence upon anyone. Oh yeah, and then this also happened. Dear Spiritinas, I'm sorry for this to happen so close to graduation, but I will be taking a week-long break from my streaming to rest. Please don't worry about me. Take care of yourselves. Was it resting, or did she get bonked by the company? No, very close to graduation.
It took away her channel a week before she graduated.
No one takes a break a week before graduation, even if something happened.
Graduate.
Yeah, she may as well just say sorry. There's no graduation. Bye.
Unlucky, and then run off into the sunset.
Yeah, I'm not. VNU has been very shady, and I don't really appreciate the talents all collectively deciding to bully someone, like just out of nowhere. Especially telling someone to hang themselves. It's
very schoolyard bullying tactic.
VTubers are like that though.
So you're telling me a VTuber agency is just one giant schoolyard?
It doesn't even have to be agencies. It's indie VTubers too. Like there's exclusive Discord servers that VTubers, like popular VTubers, get invited into, and they have like lists of people to soft block. Or to not interact with, pretty much. Like, it's one big schoolyard clique. Which is one of the reasons I don't talk to any other VTuber. It's just, yeah. Wow. Every quote-unquote VTuber friend I've ever had has been caught up in some sort of controversy, has been extremely toxic behind the scenes, like...
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's so bad. I felt so sad. There was one VTuber I was like following, and she has recently she's rebranded to be a Spanish VTuber. Well, she's Spanish, right? But she was doing English streams. She's rebranded and she's going to be doing Spanish exclusive streams. But her old persona, she's given away, which is a design I really liked. But the new person controlling it is like a minor. So I've never unfriended and left a server so fast.
Unlucky.
Her design was so cute. I still feel very icky about minors in the VTuber sphere.
It's inevitable. I mean,
it's inevitable, but it's weird. It's a little bit weird, especially if you're going to be interacting with people who are way older.
They don't know how to read. You can put 18+ in your bio. You can make it look like EB games where there's like sale everywhere. And they'll still be minors in there.
Yeah, you can't get rid of them, but I think it's just better not to interact with them at all.
Yeah, but it's hard to weed them out too, because you're just like, like some of them actually talk like adults, basically.
Yeah. Not to mention that 9-year-old VTuber that agency was gonna do.
Oh my god. Can you imagine that actually went through? That would be just gross.
That was insane.
That's wild.
I don't know how that would even work.
Just the idea is like, no. How did it progress that far? Is what I want to know.
Yeah.
Let's just open this.
Whose parent was like, yeah, I'm gonna let my kid stream. It's fine.
Oh my god, my kid can make 6 figures. No
Jesus. Next one we got. I feel like there's a lot in this document, but it's just everywhere. Okay, the next biggest one, has been NEEDIVT, which, okay, I've always felt very off about this person whenever I've seen them.
Why is that?
So basically, she's constantly doing giveaways, okay? But every time she does a giveaway, from what I've seen, she's tweeted like the next day, like, oh, sorry, this giveaway is over because someone decided to purchase this model. And I feel like that's really weird. You don't just say you're doing a giveaway and then on the side be trying to sell it. But essentially, pretty much what has happened, let me get my screenshots together.
Yeah.
Because there is a lot. So, let me start from the very, very start. We have, where is she? Did I take screenshots of it? Pictures? Screenshots? No, don't look at those screenshots. Don't worry about them.
I don't see anything right now.
Don't.
Totally looking at nothing.
Yeah. Don't look at nothing. I need to bring up this one, actually. I don't think I screenshotted it. Pretty much, someone's messaging me. Someone's messaging me on twitter.com. What was her name? Her name was Mau Mousy. So this whole drama that I'm about to get into all stemmed off from scrolling. Okay. Dear NEEDIVT, you bought my model for 2K, which I was okay with. The issue stems from you charging the original 4K that you didn't pay for. You charged the buyer the original 4K price I was asking for, plus an extra 1K for your add-ons you did. I have no issue with you charging extra for the add-ons, but I do have an issue with you charging the original 4K that you didn't pay for. And then, of course, you have some screenshots of her only paying the 2K. I think this is Mau. The original price was 4K, so I was selling it for the original price, plus I had some art made and was going to bring the other model in the folder. If you had charged the 2K that you paid for plus an extra 1K for your add-ons, that would have been fine, but that's not what you did. You claimed I said it was okay, but you did not agree to you charging more than it's worth without the add-ons of being that price. I feel like I'm going fucking dyslexic.
It's okay. You're doing great.
This DM of you asking if you could charge more was right after you stated adding on things. Because, like I said, I don't have an issue with you charging for add-ons. I did not in any way think it was okay to charge the extra for what you didn't pay and the add-ons. More screenshots. Neither myself nor the person who brought from you is okay with this. I tried getting help from the artist and manager of the artist, but unfortunately they couldn't help. They, however, did advertise me to take it up with you and you decided you saw no problem with what you did. So, long story short, Needy's bought a model for 2K when the original asking price was 4K, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And what she does and what she's getting called out for is flipping models, pretty much. So she buys models with art and then rigs them and then resells them. And her rigging prices, from what I can assume from everything I've seen, is usually $1,000.
Yes.
Meaning that if she got the art for 2K and then did her rigging, she should have only charged about $3,000 for it.
But she's jacked the price before.
But she's jacked the price up to $5,000 because the original price of the art was $4,000, even though she got it heavily discounted to $2,000. So, like, I don't see anything wrong with flipping models in, like, the sense of what she was doing, like, getting art, getting the rigging, selling it like that.
Yep.
But to be selling it for an extra 2K more than what you paid for,
yeah, it's a no.
That's pretty shitty, especially when you got it for so cheap to begin with.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It's a very scummy thing to do.
It really is. It is a very scummy thing to do. So the next day we had her tweeting. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
Do you want to read this? Can you see it properly?
You have to zoom in a little.
I'll zoom in a little for you.
Oh, well, a little.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, I can see that. Interesting. I woke up a lot to. I'm turning dyslexic. I woke up to a lot of people very angry at me about selling the model for more than I paid, so I shall explain myself. I'll address the concerning specifically in the post. From a giveaway content creator to flip for profit? ? Yes, I am. No for giveaways. It was even my intention to give away that model, but forgive me if for once in my life I tried doing something for myself for my trip. She's always begging for money, but always doing this and buying adopts. Well, you're half correct. The reason I'm always broke is BC. I spend my entire paycheck on giveaways. The second I get money, I give it away to others. You can see if you're in my community that I always have some sort of giveaway active. I know I manage money poorly, but I don't really see how that makes me a bad person. She convinces artists to do fan art for the models and then sells it for profit. Very incorrect. The models have a set price. The fan art event is completely optional. The artists aren't forced to take part in it. They choose to. They have a lot of fun doing it. They chat amongst each other and share work in progress and get to see the new owner's face when I give the model to them for free. Only once have I ever sold a model that was attached to a fan art event. The other 2 times were completely free giveaways as a way to give back to the community of both artists and VTubers. It's not fair that she takes them and she sells them for more because people who really wanted them can't get them. That's not really my fault. You're free to save up to get a custom model of your dreams instead of buying my adopts, and I do a lot for people who can't get models of their own. I provide many giveaways for models as well as very cheap $10 pre-made models that I also give away. I always try to find things for those who can't do.
So yeah, that's what she tweeted right after that. That's another thing people are getting mad at. She says here that she's like, but forgive me for once in my life I tried doing something for myself for my trip. And that seems to be another factor. So she made a tweet, which I don't think I saved, but pretty much she was trying to get people to donate to her so she can save for a quote-unquote Korean trip. And she said that this money Wasn't going to be used for adopts or anything. It was just going to go straight to the trip. Well, then she replied to someone afterwards in the same tweet that she was saying that she wanted money for this trip. And she's like, well, actually, I'm not going on a Korean trip. I want my boyfriend from Korea to come visit me. And it's just easier for me to call it a Korean trip. Blah, 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 blah.
Huh?
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 Okay. Why did you just say that in the first place?
Yeah, I don't know why she didn't just say that in the first place, but she still said it in the. If you're gonna tweet that and then comment to someone saying that that's
otherwise,
yeah, like that's
say the first thing.
why why did you not just say that to begin with? Like,
I mean, okay. I
you're
mean,
trying to hide it weirdly or something.
Like, sure.
I don't know. And then what did we have? Of course, we had her after everyone started.
Oh my god.
After everyone started jumping on her, of course, you know, taking accountability for anything, she made a tweet, said graduating. I've refunded over 8,000 to people who would no longer like to work with me or be my rig baby, as well as making up for past mistakes. I understand everyone wants a refund from me because they do not wish to be my rig baby anymore or have anything to do with me, but I do not allow refunds. I was only allowing this many due to the circumstances, and I don't want to burden anyone to be stuck with me. I don't have any money left to refund now. My PayPal is no longer usable. I'm really sorry. For those who are working on a payment plan with me for a model bundle, if you do not wish to continue payments, this is perfectly fine, and you may keep the designs, but I cannot refund you. I will reach out to my rig babies with updates on their models until I complete them all, but I won't be using Twitter or anything else or logging on much. So it may take a day or a few days to hear back from me, but I'll reply soon. I'm working on my pending commissions now. Your model art is being made. If your model art is still being made through the artist, you can check out my Trello anytime for an update on your spot in line. Once all comms are done and clear, I'll delete Twitter, but my Discord will stay up for Academy members as I owe them a lifetime. It was nice meeting you guys, and thank you so much for the journey.
Interesting.
So, of course, with all this drama coming up, a lot of people are like, I no longer want to work with Needy. She just seems to always constantly be surrounded by drama. There was something a few months ago with her that I can't really remember much of, but this seems to have been the nail in the coffin for her for the time being. Of course, she's refunded as many people as she can. Allegedly. So with this thing with the Academy members, so she offers like rigging tutorials, I think, as like a service. And even that is sketchy within itself, because I've seen a lot of people the last few days say like, I am a part of the rigging academy and the courses aren't complete even though I've already paid $100 for it. Like there was one tweet that I specifically remember saying like, I feel like I could have learnt more from a YouTube rigging tutorial than this course that I've spent $100 on. So to me, I'm just gonna say it. It seems like everything Needy does is for a cash grab. Like literally everything that she does, she refunded all those people $8,000, but then
oh god, yeah.
I'm graduating, so I'm selling my VTuber model and everything she comes with that I got permission to sell or hand over. Notes and rules. I'm still waiting to hear back from some artists, so the price may increase over time as they give me permission. I have screenshot permission from each artist that I can show the owner. Comes with all you see and so much more. There are a few pieces that come with merchandise rights, like body pillow, darkie. I have released merch of this model, so there are some customers out there who exist with merch of this model forever. My official merch and card will remain up until after the full payment is complete. Then please allow me to take some time to contact the merchandise site and for them to take it down. No clue how long that will take, but it shouldn't take too long. I will continue to use this model until full payment is complete. I'll circle back to that in a minute. Payment plans accepted. Requires a 3,000 USD down payment to claim her and to take off the market, then $1,000 a month minimum. The total price is $8,760. And again, that price might go up. You must read over each artist's terms of service. You can purchase on Ko-fi only. Payment plans will also be through Ko-fi. All credits will name each piece of art. I realize since I'm private, this will be hard to get around, but that's okay. If screenshot shows around, please feel free to do so. Would much likely appreciate. And I think she's unprivate her account now. Many more artists have replied now. Model is up to 9,360, and I'm still waiting for about 5 more people to respond. I won't go above 10,000 for this model though, even though I put way more into her. So she's obviously expecting to get all that money that she refunded people back from selling this model and everything attached to it. I don't know who's stupid enough to buy this.
Someone with deep pockets and brains.
I've been seeing a lot of beats with the bad rep that this model has attached to its IP. I don't see why anyone would want to buy this model.
Like, hey, do you want to buy the skin of my former model? Which
I think someone will. Someone will. Yeah. Someone definitely will. Or she, quote unquote, says that she's going to keep using this until it's fully paid off, which she's done before, by the way. She sold another bottle of her once. So we have this tweet. It says, with that model being sold, besides the obvious reasons why you wouldn't want it to be attached to it, I haven't seen anyone mention how the model isn't truly yours safely. We've seen that original owner keeps their old models loaded into the VTube studio. They've shown proof of bringing them out on stream. You're not guaranteed that they fully delete the model and their word holds no weight anymore. The model is gorgeous and the artists 100% deserve recognition, but please be reasonable and safe, y'all. Especially with the price being down payment for a house or a car level financing. And that is very true. We've seen with NEEDIVT multiple times that even if you purchase models from her, she keeps them. And she occasionally will bring them out on stream, even if that's to show them off or whatever. But I don't think if you sell something, if you sell a VTuber model, you should not have it anymore.
Basically.
You shouldn't keep it hidden in your files anywhere.
Yeah. It's like selling your car, but not giving it over.
Yeah. And of course, there was just like a bunch of other tweets. That's just about NEEDIVT. When she first got called out, she was mad blocking everyone who had an opinion. Filing my wall with positive things now. Too much negativity for one day. Heh. Heh heh heh. Heh 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 heh.
Jesus.
Yeah, and of course she says, if you're wondering why I'm buying so many adopts when I'm so low on funds, it's because I'm trying very hard to sell them as adoptables with my rigging fee added to make a profit. I swear I'm not just wasting money to collecting adoptables. Okay, fine, I normally do that, but not this time. I think... Yeah...
You're basically... Is she investing in the VTuber model market?
Pretty much, and it's pretty bad because... Like, she's buying up all these adoptables, not giving the chance for anyone else to buy them who might want them, and then adding her ridiculous rigging fees to them. When, like, there's cheaper riggers out there. You're pretty much scalping an entire market just for yourself. And of course, I got these screenshots off of someone, because this was when she had her account private and I couldn't see it. So it says, hello everybody, I wanted to formally say I'm sorry here. From the bottom of my heart, I'm truly sorry. I'm the issue here, and I'm trying very hard to fix it. Please allow me some time to do so. I think the best course of action is for me to deplatform, and I will work on doing that. I'm still going to stream on Twitch as a content creator, and I'm still going to run my academy and work on my commissions. I'll get off social media entirely for my own mental and physical health, and I think it's the best for my community if I weren't in it. My page will still be up, and I'm looking out for messages for things I need to fix. Of course, I'll still contact my rig babies through DMs and continue working on their hard rigs to deliver quality work. If you're unable to reach out because of a block, just reach out through a friend to unblock. Due to being overwhelmed, I blocked things as I read the first line. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if some artists got mixed up in that. I'm really sorry to have disappointed you guys this much. I'm truly sorry. Please know that I'm doing everything I can to slowly fix things. I hope you find the strength in your heart to wait it out. and see that happen, and then I will leave the platform. Though I am waiting for some DMs to fix things, I may need to step away for a few days, just so please don't worry if I don't respond right away. I'll be back as soon as I can, and work things come out, blah, 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 blah. She's doing some more yapping here. Let me see. She's
certified yapper for sure.
Certified absolute yapper. Yep. This was another tweet to be more clear regarding some DMs and screenshot posts. It is graduating. Yes, I'm quitting my career, deleting my socials except Twitch. I'm graduating my model and won't be VTubing or VTweeting. There's a lot to think over and decide how I'm going to stream, but I consider this graduating. I don't know. I'm graduating by leaving the community as requested by many and as I would like to personally, and quitting as a rigger after I finish my comms. And yes, comms will be open for the past babies if they need add-ons or changes. So she, instead of taking accountability, she's apologized and decided that she's going to leave.
She's not going to leave. She's keeping her Twitch, so she's just going to become a regular face
Yeah,
streamer?
she's just going to be a face streamer. Yeah.
All right. Okay. I guess.
I guess. Bye, I guess. I don't know. There's so many more screenshots. There's so many people still talking about it, even though this has been going on for like a week now. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a what situation?
God damn, I need a big drink of water after all that talking. Jesus, I need to fucking breathe.
Just what? Why? Just don't do that in the first place. You would have gotten yourself into this. What's wrong with you?
Exactly.
Who invests in the model business?
I don't know. It's insane. It's totally it's so stupid. It's very, very stupid. Yeah. I think it was obviously very much a cash grab for Needy. She said in some other tweets that like she did this because she wanted her name attached to people's models and stuff like that. It'd be more exposure for her. Like her accounts, her Twitch, her everything. Exposure
as in a mention in someone's bio and that's
it? Pretty much. Pretty much.
You know, a bio no one reads.
Oh.
But okay.
Jesus.
Let this be a lesson to anyone listening.
Yeah, and I just think it's sad. Like there was a lot of people who were like, I really wanted that adopt. Like I really wanted that model because it was, you know, decently priced. She was buying models for like $200 and still upselling them like maybe $2,000. You know,
because quote unquote I rigged it.
Yeah. And a lot of artists were coming out saying like, I've worked with her, I told her she can't do that, and she still did it anyway. And then when she's trying to sell this VTuber model, I've been seeing a lot of people be like, well, she hasn't contacted me yet, and just in case I'm tweeting this, this is what I made for her. I do not give permission for her to sell this onto someone else. So I don't know how her model bumped up from 8,000 back up to 10,000.
10,000 for a model is insane.
That's fucking insane, especially with like a horrific IP attached to it.
Yeah.
She's better off just calling it a day and keeping it for herself.
Do models even go up that high?
No. I think she's trying to get fan art and all the assets included in that price. But even then, I don't see that costing 10k.
10k is a lot. I don't expect the model to cost 10k unless
especially
your name is like...
with the rigging on that model specifically. She got called out because she pulled it up on a stream once and started bashing how stiff the rigging was, how bad the rigging was, because she was calling out her previous rig mother.
Wow.
Yeah, she has a clip of her like being like, well, this is what's wrong with it, blah 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 blah, and then she pulls out another one. It's like, this one's so much better. Like, look how fluffy and great this rigging is. Like, the other one's shit.
This one's shit, but it's gonna cost you 10 grand.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, she's a character, that's for sure.
It's absolutely insane.
Insanity. No one buy it. Teach her a lesson. No one buy it.
No one. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna be so mad if someone does buy this.
Oh, God. If someone comes back with the same model, and I'll just be like, "You spent 10 grand on this, didn't you?"
I know what you've done.
You know what you've spent.
And then this last one, this is another messy situation.
Hmm. Did you take that swig of water?
I did take a swig. I needed a fucking drink, man. Um,
Hmm.
so the other day I saw this tweet by Saku. It says, "Beware post on Saki VTuber." Okay.
Hmm.
It said, "Please read this doc before commenting or doing anything. This is not to attack, just to make sure nobody else gets taken advantage of. Trigger warning: predatory behavior, gaslighting, cheating, sexual topics, heavy manipulation."
Okay.
And I still don't know how to feel about this document. This feels very much out of the blue. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's yeah, I'll read the rest of these ones real quick. Please keep in mind that even though all info in the document does not include me, I stand with the victims, hence why I am here, but please, for the love of God, do not attack Saki.
Huh.
Guys, please read the doc carefully. We did not want to say Saki was knowingly sexing a minor. We informed that she thought he was 19 at the time, but she did nothing to verify age before getting into sexual conduct. If you are adult, it's your responsibility to know the person's age before getting into sexual contact with a said person. The fact that we had to find out this all months after it happened is terrible, and we don't want minors to be sexualized, even if they lied about their age. We adults need to know that we can't just sext each person online, especially if we don't know or have a confirmed age. This is for both minors and adults. We're the safest way. The fact that 18 plus creator didn't make sure he was 18 is scary. Knowing that the other ages of victims going as low as 18 is scary and predatory. Please don't text Saki, especially not on the pedo things. Those allegations are real big, and we do not condone harassment towards her, painting her as a pedophile. And all info in the doc is because we felt it was important to bring to light, and we did not feel okay keeping it a secret. So I'm pretty sure Saki is 30 years old.
Okay. All right.
So this is a very weird document. Of course, that's her Twitter, that's her
Yep.
Discord, which I think she's not using or deleted or something.
Mhm.
Whew, okay.
Cool. Okay.
We do not condone harassment of any sort to this user. We are informing people of their wrongdoings to prevent future victims. Which I'm going to say too, don't harass anyone we talk about on the Yappin Time channel. Just
Yeah.
don't.
No.
Just
Don't do
don't. We're just chill. We're just here to vibe. We're here to perceive.
We're just hit a yap.
So of course we have the same trigger warning. Summary: the compilation of Saki VTuber, Saki being a terrible person, including cheating on multiple people at once, using and dropping people, lying and manipulating, and sexting a minor. There are victims we either couldn't get in contact with or have asked us to say anonymous. The known number of people Saki's been intimate with between July 9th, 2024 and March 11th, 2025, when the server was deleted by Saki, is 7. We speculate many more, but without proof of them or wishing not to be in this document. This is the confirmed amount. 3 of which in an active online relationship with her at the same time, with 1 being sent nudes consistently during the relationship. All of us writing and compiling this were close friends of Saki's who trusted her unconditionally and would give her the benefit of the doubt whenever she did anything wrong. Please don't let her abuse your goodwill like us. We believe her lies so easily. We're heartbroken and betrayed that our good friend turned out to be such a horrible person, but we're rushing to get the truth out as soon as we can.
Mhm.
Do you want to read this a little bit for me?
Sure. As stated in the summary, there's been many counts of her going to server members, starting secret relationships with said members, hiding them from her community, and still sending explicit images to us outside those relationships. She has claimed not to be poly and kept the relationship secret from each other. The ages of these people are between 18 and mid 20s, with Saki herself being 30, which is still a wild thing to say. A 30-year-old having an online sexual relationship with an 18-year-old and a 19-year-old who turned out to be actually 16, which is a problem in itself, is very
Yeah.
indicative of predatory behavior and extremely concerning. Her going for young men raises concerns of her going even younger in the future, which we do not want to risk, hence this being in the document.
Uh,
Okay.
okay. Let me just speed run through this. Okay, so TLDR.
Yeah, just TLDR.
TLDR. She has a server with multiple members, and she was talking to multiple of them at the same time without letting any of the others know. One in their mid-20s and the other was lying about their age being 19, who turned out to be 16. And I feel like, yes, Saki should have confirmed that somehow. I don't know how you wouldn't know that someone was younger than what they were saying.
So why would you inflate your age to begin with?
Yeah, I feel like that's not just Saki, that's also this person.
Yes, because I just don't get why you would do that.
I
Unless you want something. But
yeah.
then again, you're 16, so
It's easy to give her the benefit of the doubt, not knowing the true age. However, how do you spend hours on call every day with someone and treat them as friends with benefits and not confirm they're an adult or notice that they're a minor? I kind of agree that it's very easy to notice when someone is lying their age, especially if they're a minor. A common theme you'll see is Saki twisting and changing the truth to suit whatever she wants to do. She made us dislike this minor and portrayed them as an annoying friend who asked to hang out with them all the time and lied about his age. Her reaction to him being a minor was understandably upset. However, it struck everyone as weird just how disgusted and panicked she was after finding out. We gave her a benefit of doubt, thinking she was just not wanting minors in her 80+ server. Anyone would be upset with that, but her reaction to it was weirdly horrified, which in hindsight was a huge sign that something had happened. And that's very true. Like, you don't, unless you've done something weird, you do not, like,
you don't freak out.
You don't absolutely freak out. The minor asked not to be involved with this document to stay anonymous, so we won't have much in terms of evidence to back this up. However, we cannot withhold this information in good conscience, knowing that she's done and may do this in the future. See, this is where I'm a little bit iffy about this video, with this document, because she obviously didn't know, and when she found out, she freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's no making up excuses.
Valid reaction, to be honest. But
yeah. And this is where it gets even weirder, because I thought this document was about Saki cheating on people. But, okay, so onto the next victim of hers, another young male who was 18 at the time they met, Fenfox. Fenfox has been very vocal about this. This person was in a relationship at the time and cheated on her with Saki. So Fenfox was the one in a relationship and cheated on her, on his girlfriend with Saki. He understands he fucked up big time and has since then confessed to his girlfriend and agreed to have it in the document so Saki can't use it to deflect the blame off herself. What he did was terrible and he deeply regrets it, even before being made aware of Saki's true nature and trying his best to make things right where he can to prevent future victims. Saki's claimed the interaction between the two are platonic to some, and one to another person, and to one other person, her side of events were Fen coming to her in her DMs saying that he dropped his girlfriend for her and confessed to her. And actually, they became good friends soon after the server's creation, and Fen was in the middle of a breakup with her and another server member, which was the only one dating her to his knowledge. He consoled her and helped her behind the scenes, leading them to getting very close. This is not a justification for what Fen did. It is meant to disprove any lies Saki may pull to deflect her actions. Cheating is a horrible thing not to do, no matter how many times it's done. Many are arguing in Fen's case it was deserved and understandable to think this. However, this relationship they had plays into pain and inflict. See, yeah, that's where... So, he cheated on his girlfriend for Saki. So I don't see how that's her problem. Am I just misunderstanding something?
No, it definitely points to Fen. I mean, it literally says in the second line that they're just cheating. So
Yeah.
I don't know what that has to do with Saki. Saki was just there.
And yeah, there was just some other Saki just talking to more people, pretty much. I don't see she wasn't specifically in a relationship with anyone.
But he was.
Yeah, this document is just very he said, she said. I obviously the dating the minor thing is a really bad. Yeah, there's like this is like a 10-page document, and then it gets into like proof videos and all that sort of stuff. Of like her messaging, like just DMs between her and the other people. All of these people, yeah, it's got videos and stuff like that. That's what I mean. Like, all these people were lied to about each other and manipulated by Saki to ensure they never interact or exchange information, making the minor seem like an annoying burden and turning people on him, making Femme seem like a playboy who slid into her DMs looking for a fair partner, making the person she cheated on look like a lunatic for rightfully getting mad. Okay, so she did cheat on someone. Making them seem like a cheater for having his boundaries ignored and moving on it after it didn't work out, along with badmouthing all these people behind their backs. She keeps them around for her own benefit, stringing them along in hopes she gets something out of it being attention, sexual romantic relations, or money. This of course extends to a community lying about always being faithful, being single, so more simps would give her money, making herself out, blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Wee.
Certified yapper as well.
Oh my god, everyone is just a certified yapper this week.
Jesus, we're losing our charm. What the hell?
So, obviously, Saki tweeted this 22 hours ago. Please do not harass any of the people involved. Addressing the allegations. I'd like to start by saying I'm not a predator. I would never knowingly interact with someone under 18 in any capacity, which I think as a 30-year-old, that's wild to say.
Yes, very.
It's like the bare minimum. As for the cheating, I was never in an exclusive relationship with person A, but wasn't honest with him about any of my other flings I was having at the time, and I can see why that would hurt him. But to say I was cheating is just a plain lie, despite him being in an exclusive relationship with his girlfriend at the time. The other guy I was in a relationship with, he always kept it vague with me. I remember calling each other BFGF at times, but there was one time where I called him my BF and he responded with, "I'm not your boyfriend yet." And even after that, I asked him multiple times what we were, and I was never given a clear answer. I only broke things off with him after he didn't want to call it a relationship. Honestly, this did not need to be made public. It should have been resolved privately, but no one wanted to talk to me. I begged them. I got nothing. I just got blocked without explanation, which was the cause of my crash out last week.
Crash out?
Yeah, she was like doom posting on her Twitter last week. The situation as a whole is shitty. I've done shitty things. I've lied to many others. And I'm deeply ashamed of it, but do not come to me and talk to me about it first. Wait. Wait a minute. But,
oh my god.
But to not come to me and talk to me with it. Am I fucking stupid?
Take 3. Try it again. Go on.
But to not come to me and talk with me about it first. Instead, call me out publicly to damage my reputation. Maybe as a predator shows what the intention is. I was intentionally not made aware of this. I had to get what little info I could from the other sources, and it wasn't much. To end, I am not a predator, I did not cheat, and I wasn't in any committed relationships. I flirted with a lot of people and maybe took it
as something more serious. Regardless, I am sorry to everyone who was hurt by me and my actions, and I will take time to reflect on my behavior.
And I don't think she's made that public on her main account. But I actually saw at the very bottom of the document, the person says that they had been talking since before she rebranded as, she used to be called Lil Reela. And I was actually mutuals with Lil Reela for a long time. And then she rebranded to Gloomy, right? Before she rebranded to Saki. Had to get blood work done today. Literally almost faint every time. But I'll know what my baby will be in 10 days. No matter what it is, it means so much to me. Not only is she 30 years old, but she has 2 kids. I'm pretty sure she says here that, yeah, I'm sorry for the absence, everyone. I've been sick these past few months and unable to leave my bed. I've been having heart issues and I'm 15 weeks pregnant with my 2nd child.
Girl, you shouldn't be on the internet.
She, as a 30-year-old, has 2 children and was talking to a minor. And I don't know how many other people, like, obviously, I know that account because she follows me there, and I remember it, and it even says, on her old one, she has, like, she posted her own design, her old design, proving that it's Lil Reela. Where the fuck did she go? I lost her again.
Oh my god.
I thought I lost you. Oh, Gloomy, okay, yeah. Gloomy, previously, Lil Reela, Reela Cooler, Cora. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
You got 2 kids. Get off the internet and
freaking... Exactly.
Shouldn't you be cooking? Shouldn't you not? Well, that's stereotypical, sorry. But
and that was 2023, so her youngest kid is at least like fucking 2 years old now.
That's at the age where they need every single piece of attention from you. You shouldn't be on you shouldn't be doom scrolling Twitter. You shouldn't
girly, get off the internet.
Girl, put the phone down, girl.
Put the phone down.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think it's insane. I don't know how many other people have. I'm so scared that this is.
You might want to. Okay, you might want to stop the screen share before you open any other.
Oh, I'm not screen sharing to the VOD. I was just screen sharing to you.
Okay.
I'm so scared every time I get like a Twitter message because it's almost always like some weird bot.
Oh my god. You get those?
That one says sent to photos, so I'm scared. It says sent a photo.
Oh god.
Let me Amy wait, let me just search.
Can't you just click on that? Oh, no, not the actual thing. I mean, you can't. Can you search the handle? No, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 0 followers, 0 following.
Oh, that's not sus at all.
Joined January 2025.
That's not sus at all, isn't it? Can you?
I'm 22 years old. I have a few sexual partners. Decom, and I'm single.
Oh,
that's
yeah?
definitely a
really
porn bot. That's definitely a porn bot in my DMs. I'm so scared that they've sent a photo.
That's so the most straightforward introduction I've ever seen.
I'm so scared. What the fuck?
Open it, I dare you.
Do you want me to open it?
Open it, I dare you. Oh no.
This media is
don't.
It's got a link. Should I click on the link?
Do not click on that. I swear to God.
Let's just.
Like you open that. You do not open that.
Let's just delete that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I hate Twitter.com.
Jesus. Thank God it was like a link and not the actual photo itself. That would have been a flashbang, whatever it would have been.
Oh no, there was a photo. It was just hidden. Yeah. So Twitter hides your photos if you're not following them.
Twitter has your back.
Oh, thank God, Twitter. I have opened a few though, just
no
curiously, because sometimes they only send photos and nothing else.
I'm gonna regret this. Photos of.
Photos of yes.
Yeah.
I had one person in my DMs and they said, for $700 a week, would you write my name on your foot and send me photos and videos? And I'm so mad at myself that I didn't take up that offer.
$700 a week.
$700 a week.
When was this?
Like a month or 2 ago.
So you would have gotten 7/14/21. You would have gotten $2,800.
I know. I should have done it.
That sounds like someone's like that sounds like some adult VTubers kink stream, basically. It's like for anyone who like subs to the channel or like gives like a certain amount of bits, I'll write your name on my foot and I'll send it to you.
Yeah. From here
That's
on out,
wild.
whoever subscribes to the Yappin Time channel gets a photo of Nendo's foot.
Oh my god. Breaking news: the Yappin Time channel has reached 1K subs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I love
For
it.
free.
No one's even like complaining that I said your name and not even my own.
For free?
For free?
For free? For the low price of 1 sub.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I think that's a good price.
I'll do the evil thing, and when they request for the pictures, I'll be like, I meant Subway subs. I meant you're supposed to send me 1 Subway sandwich.
Aw, I want a Subway sandwich.
Actually, yeah, me too.
Oh, this food talk's making me so hungry, man. Oh, I'm so hungry.
Yeah. Are we still recording?
Yeah, we're still recording.
Oh my
Do you...
Oh yeah.
We have like a half an hour rant of food. Do you want to end the episode?
Yeah. What's an inspirational quote? Get a zinger. If you live near Newcastle, get the zinger banh mi.
Oh, that's so inspirational. I feel so touched.
Yes.
That was beautiful.
If you get it and we get it, everyone's happy.
And
anyway,
it's so over, bros.
Editor, cut it here.